So it's been a minute, but I'm finally doing another video, which I don't know, these days it's just I'm very work focused and not video focused and on site. It does take a lot of time to like film, set up, film, edit and then post. I just got so much to do. I just find myself just thinking what's the point sometimes, but you know, there's always something going on. So I thought today I'd just film this because yeah, the weather is quite foggy outside. Anyhow, I've got a black or a table with a steel frame that I'm restoring that has been de-rusted, etch primed, triple top coat of a fat black spray. So that's ready to go. Now I'm just using it as a bit of a tabletop to reassemble this jigsaw puzzle of all these table pieces. So the topic of today's video was pretty much I have to join all of these together. So as you can see, I'm using some dowels and getting that set up. That is already done and clamped, glued and clamped. So I'll just obviously Friday today give that the weekend to go off. And I've only got 2 of those long pipe clamps and 3 shorter ones, so I can get 2 of these. So that's effectively 3 sections, and this one will be 1, 2, 3 as well. So before we get to this point, all these table sections have been milled and taken a bare minimum off both sides because they were very cupped and the table was quite wonky. So I took them to the mill, got them milled, and now they're nice and flat. And then once it's all together, I'll give it a sand over the whole tabletop and then treat it, which will come later. Anyway, today's little video was just about joining the tabletop pieces to make one big piece. So as I say, it's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle. There's like a piece that goes in the middle and then there's a border section that goes around. So yeah, it's just what has to happen. But I just want to talk you through how I do this free-handed without having some drill press. Or I think if you've been in the trade for a while, you can sort of get your drill pretty perpendicular when you drill these holes for dowels. So what I have to do is lay this down and lay the second piece up to it, and you can see I've got marks there. So I know I've transferred this onto the piece that goes there. Then I stand it up, transfer my mark down on each one. And then in this case, it's not dead center, but it doesn't have to be, I don't think, in my opinion. I just use that on the edge, and that distance from the edge of that leading edge all across there just gets a little mark. So I've got a crosshair where to drill my hole. Then I use a little pilot hole bit to go in first. So I press it into the softwood. This is Oregon. And then I start. So I've got a perfectly straight hole that doesn't skate away on me or move as I drill down into the timber with the bigger bit. So I do all those 5 holes, and they're obviously evenly spaced. And then with this bit, I put a piece of tape, half of the width of the dowel, half of the length of the dowel, approximately. Put some painter's tape, and that way I know how deep to go in when I drill through my pilot hole bits in the top of that. So then I'm left with a dowel that sticks out halfway for the other piece to connect into. Then all I do is lay that down, lay that one down like so. I'll drop it. And then these bits, that has got the holes already drilled in. So I just glue that, spread the glue all over that surface on that end and the bottom, and then I put it in the middle and then just clamp it all together once I've got used to those other clamps again. So that's pretty much the technique that I use. So we know, I guess the point of all this is it's about getting the holes from that piece to line up exactly with this piece. And that's just my method, considering I'm not in a workshop with high highly technical equipment. That's how I do it on site. So far for that bit, it seems to have worked a charm. So I'm sure that this will be the same again. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And I'll obviously do the same for the border once it all goes together. Who knows, I might do another video on this job, but you know, as I say, the point of this video was just to show you how I dowel all this together. And that's it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and see you in the next one.